we're back. This time with the Viltrox Air 25mm F1.7 APS-C Beast. Thought I'd take a little walk along the waterfront today and just see what I can find, see what sort of crops I can come up with. A few X-Pan shots or X-Pan style letterbox crops work really well on certain images, as you'll see further in the video. Nice couple of simple shots to start us off, incorporating leading lines.
Oh shit.
Really nice light that day.
Colder than I thought it would be.
So I went for edits that kind of reflect how I was feeling. Came across this big propeller thing here and framed it up with the guy to the right. Came out quite nicely.
Couldn't be arsed waiting for a subject there, but kind of get the gist of it. Weather's not too bad today. It's kind of in and out. Possible rain later, but that's all right.
Thought I'd crouch down, get close to the wall to create some leading lines. Could have done with a stronger subject, but worked well enough for what it is. It's kind of, you know, with street photography, you kind of take what you get a lot of the time. Just with this shot here, nice simple ring. Continuing along, using a bit of foreground here just to simplify the frame, create a little bit of drama. Nice solitary frame here of the man. The boat's in the background, we can clearly see where he is, and it works pretty well. Using these little grill things as a frame.
No idea how that's going to turn out, but I was trying to frame it through these things, but I couldn't quite fit it like to the left. That's what the wharves look like, 1910. Hey brother, yeah, just shooting a POV just around the wharf.
Haven't photographed this statue of this man yet. Or should I say, not too many times as I've walked across the waterfront, but thought why not? Open the lens up. F1.7. Get a little snap there. And you come across so many things when you're out walking. There's so many different people and so many different little things going on. So just anticipating, as with that shot back there, I saw them coming behind me, so knew they would pass on the left, so I got down and surely they did. Yeah, nice little letterbox crop of the city there, switching into sort of a more higher shutter speed here to avoid too much motion blur.
Got these guys, these workers just in front of me here. See if I can get them on the Find X8 Ultra. Zoom in to like 10x.
Probably the shot of the day coming up here. 1/500 shutter speed, I think that was. Around sort of f5.6, maybe f8. I think it was f8 actually. And just keeping it rapid fire-ish. This next one's a little bit messy, but yeah, I still think it kind of works, or at least is a little bit interesting in a square crop. So just grabbing more detailed shots of this big sort of crane boat thing that can't actually move. But the crane on it can. The crane can move. I just like the colors and all that stuff. Continuing along. Made sure my shutter speed wouldn't drop too low, so everything's sort of sharp enough there. I thought I'd grab a couple more just to grab some snaps of everybody as they walk past, try and sort of frame it up. Black and white edit here just to enhance that sort of silhouette feel, get it moody. And another quite cool shot coming up here. I think if that last person in the background, the top left, wasn't there, it would have simplified it a little bit more and helped with those subjects sort of standing out a little bit more than they could have. Getting nice and close to the wall here. Leading lines pointing to our subject.
have just had the best small oat flat white in a while. Much needed on this pretty cold day. But the light's in and out, so I'm gonna do what I can. Really like this bridge up here, but there's no way to get good subject separation on it unless you're like in one of these buildings here. So like looking down, that is, maybe if yeah, even on this, it's, I don't know, free seagull in that shot though. But
this next shot is on the electronic shutter, and you can see there's a fair bit of warping going on there from rolling shitter, as we like to call it. Rolling shutter, rolling shitter.
It's just got a really messy background. So you kind of have to
couldn't really find a shot here. The background is a little bit messy, as I'm sort of saying in the video. That's okay though, back on the bridge, sort of making my way back. Getting nice sneaky snaps, because I'm sort of higher up on the right hand side than the left hand side, so you can get sort of overhead shots a little bit easier. Nice shot there, nice black and white. So I'm really just pointing down at people's feet, just trying to bring the shadow out and accentuate the feet and the legs. Kind of doing the same thing here, but there's no one there. Maybe if there was someone fishing, it would have been the cherry on top, but kind of like doing stuff like that. So again, got down here, saw the guy coming behind me on the bike, and square crop works quite nicely. Not too sure about this next one. Center framing might have been a little bit better, but again, it's very messy. There's a lot on this waterfront, so subject isolation is really tricky quite a lot of the time, except if you're getting close-up detail shots like that, like the textures on that rope. It's damn good. This one would have been nicer if there was no cars, or maybe one orange car, but yeah, we take what we can get. Got the mountains like way in the distance. Go for like a square crop there, try and crop into the mountains a bit, but yeah, way too far. Very random seeing this one, but I like the contrast between this, whatever you call that thing the people are on, and the surrounding. And then they go to our right, just, I'm not quite sure what you call those contraptions, but they're pretty fun to ride. And just heading down the stairs. Now, I've never been down these steps, and I find some cool frames coming up where I sort of poke the camera through the grills or through the fence at people walking along, sort of trying to play with compositions.
Looks cool, but where's the light? Oh. That's all right, you come. No prob. That's all good. I don't know how any of those will turn out, but whatever. Oh.
I thought I'd make the frame a little more interesting by splitting it into diagonal halves. Adds a bit of flair and kind of helps those colours pop in its own way.
Like the way the beach curves around. I mean, that's not really a beach. It's like it's a dirt mound. But whatever. Got these people coming. Maybe we can use this kind of frame for somebody. This is what it is. Like the light's nice and soft, that's nice. And it's like highlighting on these trees here, or these little bushes. You can see those highlights on them. It is pretty nice. I gotta get back. I could stay out here for like another hour, but I'll get a few more on the way back. It's just so nice having decent light as opposed to like last week. It's just freaking flat light all around. Really cold. Like, not really anything fantastic at all. Challenging, but not the greatest. This is the most random walkway. I'll take the long way around just to, like my car's just to the right, but I'll take the long way around this park just to try and get a few more snaps. Obviously gonna avoid taking snaps of the park. Not this one, but the one behind me, just because like it's full of kids, so. I try and not take photos of the same thing or the same scene like too many times. Otherwise you just kind of, I know I've been here, but all right guys, that'll about do it. Unless I see some sort of ultra interesting subject in the next 20 seconds. But until then, have a good one, and I'll see you next week.